Come on in, guys, see what you like.
When people shop at the corner market in Kearney Mesa, they get help from a personal assistant.
Right, I love the fresh veggies. Oh,
And
yes.
do you want me to take the cart for you, Diane?
Sure.
That's okay.
Sure.
And then you can tell me what you'd like.
The corner market is a food pantry. It's operated by the nonprofit Jewish Family Service.
Peanut butter.
Peanut
yeah,
butter?
that would be great.
Today, market volunteer Andy Furman is helping Diane White and her caretaker Nathan Morin.
So this is 2. I'm going to separate this.
They start at the canned food section.
Perfect.
After a few minutes, they move on to the produce.
How many cukes would you like? You can have...
Furman shows White some locally grown cucumbers.
I mean, you can see they grow.
Maybe 5 in that
5
case.
of these?
Yeah, I love cucumbers.
Lastly, White stops at a cooler filled with food from Starbucks.
I love it all.
There are stacks of sliced fruit and vegetable trays, salads, sandwiches, wraps, you name it.
I'll have like one salad.
White tops off her shopping cart with lots of Starbucks food. White is trying to beat back endometrial and breast cancer. She can no longer work,
I think that's awesome that you guys grow the veggies.
so she depends on food from the corner market. White says getting items from Starbucks is a real treat.
I love Starbucks, and that's one of those special things that I'm not able to get normally, and I just go nuts here. I've got my favorites, and yeah, it's really neat.
We saw how much food that we had to throw away, and it would kill all of us, like we would talk about it.
Starbucks employees came up with the idea of the Foodshare Program.
Everyone knows someone that at some time struggled to put food on the table, so that really hits home.
Starbucks manager Jordan Jellison says he and his colleagues hated to throw away perfectly good food every day.
It's a human issue that we're not comfortable with, and that's why Starbucks launched this program, so that we could feel comfortable doing our jobs every day and do something great at the same time.
Starbucks asked the hunger relief agency Feeding America for help in fleshing out the idea. The nonprofit turned to their subsidiary, Feeding San Diego, to come up with a way to collect and distribute Starbucks unsold food. Here's the plan they developed. Every night of the week after closing time, refrigerated trucks pull up to Starbucks locations all over San Diego. The drivers pick up bags of soon-to-be expired food that store managers set aside. Drivers check the temperature of the food to make sure it's been stored properly. Then they weigh the items, put them in their truck, and move on to the next Starbucks. At the end of the night, drivers drop the food off at the warehouses of 6 different hunger relief agencies. The agencies then distribute the food to people in need.
Each store provides us with approximately 10 pounds of product.
Vince Hall is Feeding San Diego's CEO. He says they launched the Foodshare program in October 2015.
First year, we piloted it in 30 stores. It has grown rapidly now to where we are in 187 Starbucks locations across San Diego County every night of the year. And now Starbucks has announced recently that they're going to expand this program nationwide.
Starbucks pays for the vans, the gas, and helps to cover the cost of training the drivers. Hall says Starbucks is the epitome of a good corporate citizen.
And they are working with us every step of the way to take responsibility for what would be food waste and turning it into hunger relief.
Starbucks now lets Feeding San Diego use the vans to retrieve food from other restaurant chains and retailers. Hall says it opens up a great opportunity.
At the end of the day, we have enough food right here in the county to end hunger. The problem is 40% of that food is wasted. It goes to the landfill. So to solve hunger in San Diego County, we don't need to bring more food into our county. We need to stop wasting the food that's already here.
The Foodshare program has collected and distributed more than 320,000 pounds of Starbucks food. That food has nourished a lot of San Diegans, including Diane White.
They offer so many that there's enough until the next time I come back.
White says if she had to pick just one item from Starbucks, she'd have a tough time.
I really don't have a favorite because I love all of them, even the little desserts that I shouldn't have.
Kenny Goldberg, KPBS News.